Welcome to episode 36 of WWT. Today we are recapping and roasting WrestleMania weekend. Now, this isn't going to be our usual video with lots of play-by-plays. I'm just going to run it. I'm just going off the head and what I remember, y'all, because I feel like WrestleMania was very ghetto this year. It was very ghetto. It was very floofity floffity. I'm really over let's give them an extra hour of wrestling for it to be nonsense. Okay, so first we had it was LA Knight and the Usos versus the Vision, which is not the Vision, okay? It is the Stevie Wonder, the glaucoma, the cataracts, the Helen Keller. They ain't seeing nothing. Ain't no vision. There's no vision with the Vision, okay? I don't know what they think they're doing. If anything, it's like a YouTube collab. First of all, I was very upset that they put IShowSpeed in WrestleMania like this last minute. No kind of like nothing. And I get it. He's been in developmental with, I think, Evolve or something. I saw something that he has been training to wrestle. But there are actual wrestlers who have not been given the time of day for WrestleMania that have been putting in work in the main rosters of like even NXT. You know what I mean? So for them to put IShowSpeed, I was just like, why? It didn't make sense to me. It made sense to me in the sense that Logan Paul's on YouTube and IShowSpeed's on YouTube. That's how it made sense to me. So the match was very ghetto. It was very short, okay? Pretty much what ended up happening is Team Usos won with LA Knight. Yeah. LA Knight won. It was LA Knight who got the winning pin. But pretty much IShowSpeed like went flying because Logan Paul was trying IShowSpeed's life. So then they had IShowSpeed's back, the Usos and LA Knight. And IShowSpeed did this move where he like jumped off the top of the rope onto Logan Paul. But the way he did it, like there was a point that he was literally like flapping his arms. Like he was really flapping his arms. And I think that match was like 10 minutes. About 10 minutes, 12 minutes maybe. Let's look it up. I lied. 7 minutes. 7 minutes according to Google. It was a 7-minute match. So that's that. Oh yeah, John Cena opens up and can we stop saying that people are hosting because they have a 5-minute monologue before an event and then they come in and they do attendance counting? That's not hosting. That's appearing. You did an appearance. Don't lie. If John Cena was hosting, he should have been up there before every match, introducing everybody. Should have been the announcer. He should, you know what I mean? I don't really feel like he was hosting a whole lot. He was hosting like when a model gets booked to a nightclub to host and she just shows up with her friends and is pretty in the VIP. That's what John Cena did. Hey, it's your, and I know this because I've done it. I've been the model host at the club. Hey, it's your girl. I'm here with the Bad Girls Club. What's up? Shout out to Club whatever. Oh, wow, it's packed. We sold out. Like, that's what he did. The next match, now this match, I enjoyed. It was Jacob Fatu versus Drew McIntyre. And honestly, I was so happy when they said that Jacob Fatu is going to WrestleMania because he deserves it. He deserves it. He does. He does. Now, this was an unsanctioned match, and this was a good match. I'm not going to lie. This one had me, okay, this was a good one. But even this match was 14 minutes. Something ain't adding up. Something not adding up, y'all. But this was a great match. I enjoyed it. Jacob Fatu did his thing. He was dressed like a Call of Duty soldier for some reason. I don't know what that vest, the tactical vest, what that was about. Drew McIntyre really came out there dressed like Zarya. First of all, give Zarya her coat back, Drew. Give it back. And he really had a claymore. Like an actual claymore. So anyway, Jacob Fatu and Drew McIntyre had a good match, but this just felt like SmackDown. Like it was not giving unsanctioned WrestleMania hype. It wasn't. Like, I'm sorry, but this just felt like a really, really long episode of SmackDown, which says a lot because SmackDown is already really, really long. I don't know. I just feel like they kind of dropped the ball this year a little bit. Let me know your thoughts. So then we had the women's tag team match. Now, you know, I'm always excited for the girls. Whatever. So we had Irresistible Forces, Charlexa, Bailey and Lyra. And it was supposed to be the Bella Twins, but Paige substituted for Nikki Bella. That was probably the best moment of the entire WrestleMania, was Paige being back. And it's so funny because she be talking smack. Like, she was talking smack not too long ago about how no, they say I'm going to be on WrestleMania, but I'm not. No, I'm not going to be there. I'm not going to do it. I know there's a lot of rumors, but no. And here she go. She looked good, honey. I see you, Paige. Who's your doctor? Okay, bitch. We want the doctor's number. You got a little referral check or something? Send him my way. So this match was fun. This was also, I feel like it was a short match. Let's look up the stats. Bro, this match was 9 minutes. Are you serious? This can't be right. I feel like, okay, we got to do math. Well, according to Google, the women's tag team was about 9 minutes. It was good though, you know, Irresistible Forces. I really liked, they had like these masks on. I thought they looked so cute and psychotic. They looked like hot, like serial killers. Yeah, so I enjoyed this one though. You know, I'm all about the girls. It was really exciting to see Paige, and I feel like Paige did her thing, but it was nothing like crazy. Do you know what I mean? Like, okay, if you haven't been in the ring for that long, you should come back like showing them what you got. Okay, like AJ Lee's return, she had moves. She was doing a damn thing. Paige was a little lackluster for me. Like, it was just exciting to see her just as being her fan, and like I loved her in Total Divas. Yes, I watched Total Divas. I did. Okay. And I really liked Paige. Oh, fun story time. I lived in Orlando, and one time Paige was at a bar that me and my friends were at, and we took shots with her. That's all. It was so nice. It was so fun. I felt so like fangirly, but she was really fun and nice and chill and very humble. Paige, if you're watching, I will be in town again soon. We should link. She's not watching. So I enjoyed it. Like I said, I just don't feel like it was a whole lot going on. Like, for, you know, a women's 4-way tag team, for whatever, is 8 people up in here. Okay? Is 8 people up in this match. And it was about 9 minutes and not that exciting. Do you see what I'm saying? I feel like I'm kind of dragging WrestleMania right now, and I don't want to do that. I will say I like the outfits. Alexa came out. She was paying a tribute to Bray Wyatt with the moths and stuff. She had like this corpsey bride makeup, giving very much corpse bride, but cuter. Charlotte looked like a butterfly. Lyra and Bailey were kicking ass. Yeah, do you see why I have to take notes to like and remember the play-by-plays? I'm just saying, it wasn't that exciting for me. It really wasn't. It wasn't that exciting. And maybe that's why it's not that memorable. And WWE, how dare you? How dare you? I got the message from YouTube. I got the message from YouTube, WWE, about creators who do WE content. And I didn't get picked. I didn't get picked. Oh, next up we had, I think it was Becky Lynch and AJ Lee were next. Now, I love me some Becky Lynch. I do. I know she's a heel, and not a lot of people like her, but I like Becky Lynch. I think Becky Lynch is a phenomenal actress. First of all, she is good. Okay, she be selling it, and she's funny. She's very funny, and she's kind of the loner outcast. She's not cliquey with nobody. You'll never see her backstage with the girls. Like, Becky Lynch is really doing this on her own. But long story short, Becky Lynch won. Becky Lynch took the title. Period. Becky Lynch took the Intercontinental title, and I loved it. Now, this was a good fight. This was a good one too, okay? Maybe I'm biased because I like Becky and I like AJ Lee. I do. But AJ Lee was kicking ass. But Becky was not letting up. Becky is going to be on Raw tonight, because it is Monday tonight. I'm about to watch Raw, actually. And she's going to be talking her smack. Classic. I beat your butt at WrestleMania 42, and now I'm the Intercontinental Champion, and you can't do nothing about it. Apparently, AJ talking about it's not goodbye, it's see you later or something like that. Like, okay, AJ, you lost one, and now you're going back into your cave to write your little anime books and stuff. Fine, girl, bye. Pa fuera, entonces. You know, like, what a sore loser. We're proud of you, Becky. It's not just me who says it. Sports Illustrated says it. The Daily says it. My YouTube vlog says it. Go buy me and my hot husband's new coffee. This isn't sponsored by their coffee, although it could be. It could be sponsored, Becky and Seth Rollins. I would love to be sponsored by your coffee. I don't even drink coffee like that, but I'll start again. Just for you guys. My favorite part of that match, too, is the referee. Let's talk about the referee, okay? I'm with Becky. I believe Becky when she says that referee is in cahoots with AJ Lee, okay? She was definitely defending Miss Lee. And Becky, you know, she had to get her lick in, okay? They pushed each other, they shoved each other, and I'm like, is this referee training? Are you a developmental girl? I don't know. But yeah, eventually Becky won. And I'm ecstatic for her. Go Becky Lynch. Then we had the Women's World Championship match with Liv Morgan and Stephanie Vaquer. So Liv comes out and we hear her new song Trouble playing. First of all, top 5 on Spotify right now, period. Liv. You ate, mama. You ate. Trouble, trouble, that's me. Cherry lips and bad energy. Say it once, say it twice. I'ma give it to you all night. I'm your bad, your bad vice. Yes, I love pop music. I love Britney Spears. Okay, we all peeped the homage she paid to Miss Spears from her VMA performance, which she did the suit into the nude sparkly sequin outfit. It wasn't Liv's outfit, wasn't that cute, but I saw the vision. The vision. I see it. Anyway, so she comes out and she does a whole performance, and all I'm thinking is, girl, you about to be out of breath. You about to be out of breath with this 8 count, all the spins, all this singing and dancing. You know, this guy's throwing her around. You about to be real tired, and you fighting for the Women's World Championship match. We'll see. So then Stephanie comes out. She got her new song, which I honestly don't hate or love it. I just, whatever, it's a new song. She comes out to her new song. She got her floral thing and her horn. She's looking real cutesy, real pretty. And honestly, it looks like Stephanie should win this. It looks, it's giving. La Primera is going to take it. I ain't going to kick your ass, puta, because if you guys haven't been keeping up, and I know I haven't done recaps in a while, they've been going back and forth. Okay, Liv Morgan called Stephanie basura, said her mom's a puta or something like that. Girl, Miss Morgan was asking for it. You're asking for it. You can't talk about Latino's family. Look at what happened to Kalani Jordan when she talked smack to Lola's family. Okay? You can't do things like that. So Stephanie definitely got some hits in, but eventually Liv Morgan ended up winning. She ended up winning, but what's annoying is she didn't win by herself. Roxanne came and distracted, and then Raquel took a cheap shot and distracted Stephanie, and that's how Liv won. So I don't feel like it was fair, but I feel like it's the Judgment Day, like classic Judgment Day girls. So Liv won. Congratulations, Liv Morgan. I would like to hear more music from you personally. Then we had Seth Rollins versus Gunther. Now, this one I was super excited for because Seth Rollins, one of my faves. Y'all, you know, it turned out exactly how we thought it would. Gunther won. Gunther won. We all expected it. I don't think any of us were surprised that Gunther won. You know, I don't think we were shocked. Seth Rollins had this new like black contact smoke. Like it looked like what Josh Briggs was trying to be. You know how Josh Briggs got that skeleton that be smoking and stuff? It's like Seth Rollins said, this is how you deal with Josh Briggs. Yeah, Seth Rollins had this weird look with the black contacts. Then somehow he took the contacts off, which how do you do that without a mirror and a contact lens case? I don't, whatever. He did it though. Gunther has this classic, oh, I just got out of bed to have water at 4 a.m. look, draws and a robe. They kicked each other's ass. Eventually Gunther won it. I like I said, this is not going to be typical. Normally I take notes on like, oh, look, that was a good move. That was a good hit, But WrestleMania weekend had me stressed. Was anyone else stressed about WrestleMania weekend? Did anyone else need a Valium just to function and watch this? Gunther wins. Oh yeah, Bianca Belair comes out, and girl, I knew it was a no finger injury that could keep you out of the ring for a year. I knew it. Lies. Lies you tell. The lies, the lies, the lies. Okay. She come out and she pulls a Beyonce with her little coat, and she's like, look at my belly, I'm pregnant. And I'm like, is that why Montez Ford and the Street Profits haven't been on SmackDown? Did you take them from us? Where are the Street Profits? I want answers. But congratulations to Bianca Belair and Montez Ford. That is so cute though, because Naomi just had her baby. So their babies are going to be friends. And they're probably going to be wrestling each other. Oh. So it's main event time. We got Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton and Pat McAfee. Ugh, I know y'all ain't seen me in a while, but this Pat McAfee situation took street cred away from Randy Orton. It really did. It really did. And I know y'all feel the same, because what do you mean Pat McAfee told Nick Aldis, oh, I signed a paper, nobody could touch me, put their hands on me. And then you throwing hands at Cody Rhodes, the undisputed champion? That's where you want smoke? Cool. Randy Orton comes out with Pat McAfee. Pat McAfee is just so corny. I'm like, why is he all up in the ring like this? So yeah, Pat McAfee was just a cornball. It really took street cred away from Randy Orton, because it's like, you could have had anybody. You could have had anybody else helping you that wrestled, Like, why Pat McAfee? You could ask somebody from NXT. Shiloh Hill would have been better. Okay. Ricky Saints would have been better. Royce Keys, Mr. Iguana. Anybody else would have been better. Damian Priest. Anybody. Sandra, who used to make the costumes for the Divas. But Pat McAfee? Really? Stay behind the desk, Pat. We like you there. We like you when you commentate, when you're a commentator. Okay? Stay there. But this was just corny. And it's corny because Pat don't really want to smoke. It's like a little kid who's like, I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. And then you smack him upside the head and he's like, get out my face. Get out my face with all that. I told you. Oh, you don't want nobody to put their hands on you, but here you go. Cody Rhodes comes out. He has this really, honestly, this was probably the coolest entrance I've seen in WrestleMania. He basically had a museum of himself. Iconic, okay? He had a museum of himself for his entrance. It showed all his costumes from his different eras and, things. And that was really cool to see. And then he comes out and he's got all gold on. He looks like a Christmas ornament. And he got that mask. And yeah. And it was interesting. It was good. It was a little ratchet, Pat McAfee got involved and Jelly Roll came out. This was probably the best part of the entire match. Jelly Roll comes out and smashes, he drops into one of the announce tables. He drops Pat McAfee into one of the announce tables, destroys the announce table. Wood chips were flying. But I'm glad, because that's what Pat McAfee gets. That's what he gets. So Jelly Roll, I know you were supposed to be on Randy's side, but I'm glad that you were there to handle Pat McAfee, because somebody needed to. Did I enjoy it? Of course. Always. Regardless of my critiques, regardless of what I'm saying, I still thoroughly enjoy WrestleMania because it's wrestling. So that's day one. That was day one WrestleMania. Did I hate it? A little bit, but I still loved it. We love wrestling over here, so still loved it regardless. But yeah, it was just giving it didn't feel like I was watching WrestleMania. It really felt like I was watching a very long, extended Monday Night Raw or SmackDown. Like, it just was not giving WrestleMania. So my favorite part had to be Pat McAfee getting slammed through the announce table by Jelly Roll. Cody Rhodes museum entrance was my favorite entrance. Liv Morgan, Britney Spears homage performance. I just like that she paid tribute to Britney. That's what made me like it. I was literally like, yes, go Liv. And Paige coming back. By the way, Cody Rhodes did win. I don't think I said that. Cody Rhodes did win the Undisputed Champion again. He is undisputed. And honestly, I think we were rooting for Randy up until this Pat McAfee thing. And then I was like, Randy, you corny as hell for agreeing to this. You are a cornball. This is corny. It's not cute. It's not cute. Those are my thoughts on WrestleMania Day 1. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. We love to chop it up. And make sure you subscribe, turn on the bell, hit the notifications, go watch WW TEA playlist if you want to see more recaps and roasts. I am getting back into the swing of things. I apologize. Like I said, the construction, y'all, let me just rant real quick. Why are they doing construction and not finishing one building, but still moving on to other buildings? Why are you doing that? Why aren't you just finishing the one building first? No, they want to start here. Like, it is chaotic, and it has really been affecting my content. So I apologize, but I'm back. I'm doing what I got to do. Make sure you subscribe to the Patreon. Show me love. If you're going to shop WWE merch, make sure you use my link in the description, okay? It doesn't take money from you, but it helps your girl out. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.